The Union and Industry Road, pioneer of asphalt and coffee in Brazil. Hello friends of history and automotive enthusiasts. In a distant past, when roads were as rare as unicorns, the Union and Industry Road emerged, marking the beginning of the era of paved highways in Brazil. This engineering gem, inaugurated on June 23, 1861, by none other than Dom Pedro II, connected Petrópolis, RJ, to Juiz de Fora, MG, paving the way for a revolution in land transportation. The genesis of this extraordinary undertaking dates back to 1674 when Fernão Dias initiated his expedition to populate the mining territory. He created a provisional path for bandeirantes, which later transformed into the embryo of the Union and Industry Road, as documented by the National Department of Transportation Infrastructure (Dnit) website. In the 19th century, between 1836 and 1838, Fernando Henrique Guilherme Halfeld, a German engineer and founder of Juiz de Fora, was tasked with improving the Caminho Novo. By bringing people together along this path, he gave rise to Santo Antonio do Paraibuna do Juiz de Fora, expanding the route and conceiving the future Estrada Nova do Paraibuna, which would become the Union and Industry Road. The construction of Brazil's first paved highway originated on August 7, 1852, when Mariano Procópio Ferreira Lage obtained imperial authorization through Decree No. 1301 for the construction, improvement, and maintenance of 2 road lines. A feat considered impossible by many, but it commenced on April 12, 1856, with the support and encouragement of Dom Pedro II. Faced with remarkable challenges such as watercourses and granite cliffs of the Serra do Taquaral, Mariano Procópio sought the expertise of German professionals. Antonio Maria de Oliveira Bulhos took charge of the stretch between Petrópolis and Três Rios, while Joseph von Keller was responsible for the stretch from Três Rios to Juiz de Fora, then known as the city of Paraibuna. Mariano Procópio's visionary purpose was clear: to facilitate the flow of coffee from the region. The 144 km road allowed a 12-hour journey, with 96 kilometers in the state of Rio de Janeiro and 48 kilometers in Minas Gerais. The route even featured stations for horse exchange, resembling a nostalgic pit stop. The Union and Industry played a crucial role in the development of both regions, providing the necessary infrastructure for the flow of products and goods. However, in 1867, the arrival of the railroad in Três Rios marked the beginning of the decline of this legendary road. Highways as we know them today only arrived in Brazil many years later. In the 1920s, São Paulo Governor Washington Luiz proclaimed that to govern is to open roads, initiating a road revolution. Professor Jorge Pimentel Sintra, from the Department of Transportation at the University of São Paulo, recalls this moment, highlighting the Campinas and ITU roads as initial models. As defined by the Voice Dictionary of the Portuguese language, a road is a path that traverses a territorial expanse, connecting 2 or more points, where people, animals, or vehicles transit. If we look at history, Brazil already had several roads, traversed by indigenous people and priests in colonial times. Over time, these trails were explored, serving as passages for horses, carriages, and even pedestrians. The Union and Industry Road, however, was the precursor, a trail of coffee, carriages, and asphalt that shaped Brazil in motion. Liked the content? Then subscribe to the channel, leave your like, and activate the notification bell. Thank you, and until the next video.